The Drew 24, what's up? All right. What's happening today? All right. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Nubio? Hello from Sweden. What's up, Christian? What's the temp out there today? Man, it's nice today. We had some crazy storms, flash flooding coming through yesterday, and it cooled it off. I think today's high is only like 85. So I don't even know what it is right now. I'd say it's maybe 80, 82. Feels amazing. I got a lot of cleaning up to do from the storm though, because got to do a lot of leaf blowing. I got debris everywhere. I don't think it's impossible for Igor Mizarenko to do another arm wrestling league. You've been sick as hell with flu all week. Starting to feel better. Hopefully I can train Monday. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. So I've done physical therapy the last 2 days. First day was heat, E-stim, and then dry needling. And then yesterday was cupping, stretching, and dry needling. So I'm feeling better. Like I'm moving much better, but still have some irritation in my lower back. I've still trained every day. What's the next big match? I don't have anything, guys. I don't have anything. Good morning, Mike. Yeah, Cohan Luke. No matches on the horizon anytime soon, so we'll just have to see. Current weight this morning, 288.6. Still haven't had a cheat meal yet, but I think I'm carrying quite a bit of inflammation from my back injury. I put Zaranov. I think Zaranov probably beats Gardetcha 50-50 with Morozov and has a good chance against Svetkov, you know? So I think he's definitely in the top 10 for sure. So I don't know where. Like to see him pull some of those guys though for sure, without a doubt. All right, guys, as usual, drinking my morning balance shake from Levitin.com. Helps get your healthy bacteria going, balances you out for the day. Check out mmt.levitin.com. Good stuff, good stuff. So we're super excited. We woke up this morning and watched event 1 for the CrossFit games. Craziest thing. Tia Claire Toomey, who some of y'all may not know, who I believe is the greatest athlete of this generation, maybe of all time, won the first event. Let me give you a little bit of stats on Tia. She came out first season of the games, took second. Second season of the game, took second. Then won 6 in a row. 6 games championships in a row. More than anyone has ever won. During that same 6 years, she competed in both the Summer Olympics in powerlifting and Winter Olympics in bobsled. She ends up having a baby, takes a year off, comes back, and wins her 7th games title. And then she retires. I think she goes off and wins a High Rocks event. And then like 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago top, she's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do the games. And she already won the first event. So, most amazing athlete I've ever seen. To be such a diverse athlete, like you can have Michael Jordan, in my opinion, greatest basketball player. And you can have people who are great at their sport. But the greatest athlete, in my opinion, has to be diversified and able to do everything. And this girl can do it all. So if you've never checked out Tia Claire Toomey, go check her out. Amazing. Definitely draw a lot of inspiration from a champion like that. Armrest versus vitality percentages. Armrest beat him last time. I don't know, 50-50. I have no idea. I have no idea what would happen there. Both very, very strong guys. Very, very strong guys. So guys, I'm really enjoying the Seated Pro Nation. I'm several days ahead of the posts that I'm posting. So I talked about my back and someone was like, oh, how'd this affect your back? Well, that lift was actually before my back. But I went ahead and did lifts on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm getting close to the most I've ever done on that particular lift. So we trained when Paul was here and Storm was here. We trained that crazy stuff on Friday, which that video will be out in a couple weeks. And then event Saturday, did a little bit of stuff. Sunday, trained some more, and then I went ahead and put 167.2 on it and cracked it. And then went ahead and did it again. Now my arm opened up quite a bit on that one because it's the heaviest I ever tried. I think the most I was supposed to be doing at that point was like 150.2 or 151.2. And so I had a 67.2 twice, but arm opened up quite a bit. So I am probably 6 days away from doing the heaviest I've ever done on that lift and doing it with better form. So definitely feel like that's going to help out quite a bit. Vatican versus Alizon. Same thing, 50-50. I would go with Alizon because, you know, we saw what Alizon did to Prudnik, and Prudnik beat Dodecan, but who knows? I don't really feel like Devin said it right. Pronation's better with thumb control because it's connected to the wrist flexor. Don't you think so? So I don't know what you mean by that. I just pronate. So wrap around my thumb and crank it up. So I don't know about thumb control. I'm just pronating. Maybe someone would have to show me what they mean by that. 38 people, 10 thumbs up, guys. Y'all can double tap the screen. I appreciate it. Get those likes up. But yeah, so fun day today, watching the games. There's 3 events today. Then we have grandbabies this evening till tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. I think there's 3 or 4 events tomorrow, and then they finish off with the 8, 9, and 10th event on Sunday. So we'll definitely be paying close attention to that. Like I said, it'll inspire you to train. So you'll get inspired to train, and then you'll feel like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. I need to step up all my shit because these athletes are unbelievable. The things they can do are ridiculous. To be so diverse, from running long distances, swimming long distances, walking on your hands length of a football field or more, to Olympic lifting, to just all around functional fitness, freak athletes. Freak athletes. You can compete in left. I mean, my left's pretty good. I still gotta get my left elbow and left shoulder, kind of fixed. But yeah, I mean, if someone offered me a left-handed match, I'd be down. What is up? What's up? So we're been here 9 minutes 30 seconds. Devin versus Levon. Who do you think will win? Levon's a favorite always, but I think Devin may have the best chance of anybody right now. I'm not sure. We don't know how strong this version of Devin is. We haven't seen him get tested, so it'll be interesting to see who he pulls after Alex. Yeah, I mean, I've never tried. I just pronate. I don't know if I'm pressing down my thumb or if I'm not pressing. You know what I'm saying? I just pronate. If you gave me and Devin the same amount of time to prep, I think at worst it's 50-50 for me. I think I've got a lot more pronation gauge back pressure now. My pronation's good. If I kept my hand tight like I did in 2018, kept him from walking, I don't know, it'd be interesting. I feel like I'd have to prep for Devin just as much as I'd have to prep for Levon, just because he's such a well-rounded arm wrestler. Will you be competing Iron Horse Clash in the Ponds? I will not. When is that? Devin's more impressive than Odd in his age reason. In his age reason? I don't get that. I don't see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know anything about Iron Horse Clash in the Ponds. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but my right-hand competitions are East versus West, King of the Table, or here at the Monster Factory. What's the temp out there? Well, like I said, today is cool. I think the high today is 85 or 86, which feels amazing. We had a storm front come through yesterday to cool things off quite a bit. Do I think Artem can beat me? Absolutely not. No, I mean, I think he's capable. Nah, I'm going to win. Artem's extremely strong arm wrestler, and I would love to have pulled him, but I know he's supposed to be having wrist surgery soon. But yeah, he's not going to out-top roll me. He's not going to be able to turn me in a hook. He'd be forced to try to flop, bleed him out, win a dogfight, whatever. Strongest arm I've ever felt. Who knows? I don't know, man. It's hard to gauge. I've arm wrestled for so long and so many people. Levels change, right? Levels change. Clash in the Ponds in August in Arkansas. So that's the event that's tomorrow. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to that. I don't know where it's at. I mean, I guess it's Derek's maybe. But yeah, I saw a flyer, but yeah. What's up? Not my monkey, not my circus. I'm your fan. Thank you, Indian Hawk. I think my side pressure training is effective, but you can always make something better. Like I said, right now I'm just kind of enjoying a little bit of just general health and fitness. We'll see once I get in a match, opportunity or something. We'll kind of set up my programming and see what happens. No idea, Andy. I haven't had an offer, so we'll have to see. Vitaly versus Devin. I say 50-50. Rebecca says 60-40 Devin. We just don't know. Oh, I agree with that, Liam. If he can stonewall Vitaly, then I think he could have a very good opportunity versus Levon for the third match. I mean, I think Devin might be really, really strong right now. We don't know. I came to Pro Panja League in 2022, kind of when they first started things kicking it off. Kuala Lumpur, no, that was the wrong place. Gwalior, maybe. And we did an event at this old fort. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, haven't heard from them in a long time. Yeah, I don't think Devin's hooking Vitaly. I don't think so. No idea, man. I don't know about if Vitaly sets his press on Devin, how Devin would deal with it. Vitaly's grip. See, people are talking about Vitaly's grip preventing him to go to the strap. I knew it couldn't prevent me. I just didn't expect it to have such an impact once we're in the strap, once his wrist was flopped. You know, his ability to just squeeze so hard on my hand so I couldn't couldn't walk through it. But yeah, strong kid for sure. $48 people, 49 people, 13 thumbs up, guys. Don't tap your screen or exit out and hit that like button if you would. I appreciate it. How do you plan on training your riser to bring LeVon close to the pin pad and defeat him? Goodbye, Michael. Love you. So strong, my friend. Thank you, bro. Edit. I don't know if training my riser is what's going to get LeVon close to the pin pad and defeating him. I'm going back, I think, Monday to over-the-top knuckle riser training. Going back and forth, see how that helps. We'll see what happens there. Any thoughts on Pablo? I think Pablo's amazing. Truly gifted athlete, freakishly strong. I think he's just going to continue to progress. I look forward to seeing what he can do. If I had the prep time, if I have the prep time, you think I could beat LeVon? I mean, I think I got as good a chance as anybody else. If you gave me a date and said, hey, you're pulling LeVon on this day, I could tunnel vision focus on only that and, go all in, you know what I mean? I'd like to find out. Yeah, Kat, we have a good time. We're together 24/7, right? So we're gonna bicker, but she's a cutie. Yeah, if you're not making strength gains, just maybe change up how you're training. Maybe take some more rest. Maybe do some volume training at the end of your heavy stuff. I don't know. I think Philip Larson might be too much for him. Someone said, or Braxton said, if Brian beats Brandon, do I think Philip Larson be a good match for Brian? I don't know. I mean, I don't know I've never gripped Brian, so I don't know. I don't know if he learned the supinated rise or not. Maybe so. Maybe so. He just looked real impressive, that's for sure. Man. Who here enjoys cardio? And if you do, what's your favorite type of cardio? Love Brian. Yeah. I'm excited to see what he does. What's up, buddy Kilroy? Nice seeing you again. I'm gonna take your advice. I asked the other day about getting testosterone checked. My workouts aren't super bad, but having trouble gaining. Yeah, I mean, I tell everybody to get their testosterone checked. Biking's your favorite? Yeah. Yeah, I love jumping rope, I haven't jumped rope in years, but I love doing it. Thought about starting back, but right now I don't think the impact would be good for my back. So no problem, 81 Shovelhead. Glad you enjoy it. Happy you're here. But yeah, so biking, this particular bike I like rowing a lot too, but right now rowing would probably not tweak my back, but just, I don't want to do anything right now that can mess me up. LeVon never left any chance for armrest by standing tall with his arm. He's never done that. I don't know if he's done that or not. I just know he pulled perfect versus Armas, I think Armas made some mistakes, max loading in the setup, and then basically just hanging on for dear life, hoping the match stops. I feel like you need to explode into LeVon. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's nothing you can do against him. He could just be that strong. Yeah, we got a nice breeze today. Feels real good. Kilroy, I guess you're the only one who likes cardio. Apparently, yeah. Right. I guess people are just busy today, you know. Could be listening and driving or something. You can almost make anything cardio if you do it long enough. LOL. Man, you don't get out and get out and do some yard work, man. That'll wear you out big time. Man, every time I get out there and start working around the yard, shit, wears me out. I don't think anyone can be close to defeating Levon except you and Devin so far. Vidali stands no chance if he can't defeat Devin. I mean, he's going to need to get through Devin, but I mean, he doesn't have to. He doesn't even have to pull Devin. He's the guy who gets the next shot versus Levon if he just wants to, you know, just wait for it. Good morning. What's up, Brandon B? Me and my wife go along. Hike's not sure if you're tried that. We did almost 9 miles through the mountains last weekend. Yeah, that's awesome. That'll be Mike. Hope this morning's good for you. Thank you. I like to go to the track, sprint down straights, walk through. Yeah, that's good. Pretty good cardio in the uphill section of trails. You know, any amateur tournaments anytime soon in Arkansas? There's probably a tournament tomorrow that one they was just talking about something in the Pines. I think it's in Derrick's, Arkansas. I'm sure they'll probably have amateur classes. I haven't checked out the flyer, but yeah. So, Brandon, we love hiking. We have Sunset Trail here in Hot Springs, kind of wraps around the city. And if you do it all, it's 16 miles. We've done it twice. Boy, it's brutal too. It's brutal. But there's several portions that are, you know, a couple miles to 3 to 5 miles, and we like those quite a bit. Right now, man, it's hard to leave this pool. And we also like springtime, fall time, and even winter hikes, you know. I believe Alzon has a chance to become #1 left-hander. I mean, what can you do against Vitali? Who knows? But he's a freak, so definitely possible for sure. But yeah, running the tracks, running the straights, walking the corners, yeah, those are good too. Like, what's your take on thumb wrestling? Next big thing. I don't think it could keep people's attention. It's pretty boring to me. Hiking's awesome cardio. Not only are you activating your muscles, but the whole sightseeing hiking gives you a boost of energy. Yeah, I love being out in the woods. The pool is really good. Workout and therapy. Yeah, so I got a 55-pound slam ball. Typing on my phone with chunky thumbs. That's all good. Yeah, so I got a 55-pound slam ball that I think I'm gonna set on one side of the shallow end and then walk it to the other side and have Rebecca walk like a 20-pound wall ball or something, and let's just go back and forth and do sets like that. I think that could actually be pretty good. Yeah, 16 miles is a tough hike. It's no bullshit. I mean, considering I was coming down from, might have been 320 something pounds, so I was probably, you know, 290 or so when I did it the first time, which was cool. It was like February, probably March, something like that. And then I did it for one of my birthdays several years ago. Dumbest thing I've ever done, because it's hot as hell here in June. And we did that thing, and it was just brutal. The heat was horrible. Super nature all, yeah. But yeah, it's a nice trail too. It's real pretty. We have a couple of like shorter hikes that are like our favorite scenic hikes. There's one balanced rock that's just gorgeous, and then we do Lake Catherine State Park to the waterfall. It's real short, but it takes you out to a nice little waterfall. But then there's also like a 3-mile one out there that brings you back by the waterfall on the way back, so it's nice. Hey Mike, you look really healthy. I was just wondering what's the best way to keep progressing on my pronator, make my palm thicker. Um, Palm thickness. I've done a lot of flex grippers in my life, a lot of wrist rolling, pronation. Just what I would do is find out what your pronation PR is, and then I would drop it to like 60% of that, and then just start doing daily pronation with very small increases, half a pound, 0.75 pounds, whatever, daily. If you only have 1 pound weights or something, go up every other day. You know what I mean? Until you pass your previous PR peak, and then go back and take it back down to like 60, 65%. Do it again. Keep it flowing. What's up, Mike? You got to go to exercise to help with. Mike, you got to go to exercise to help with UCL pain? Not really. I do high volume, and I ice a lot. You know, that's always seems what helps me out. High volume and icing. Blood heals damaged tissue, so you can get as much blood in there as possible. It's gonna, you know, cause more healing. I'm definitely not stronger than Levon. I think I'm stronger than Levon on pronation gauge back pressure. I don't think he can beat me on that. And, you know, pronation lift, I'd like to see how much he could do maxing out. I mean, obviously my pronation gauge is further out, but I don't think he could match what I do there. Colton Gossett, appreciate you. Would it be interesting to see, you know? I do not think Prime Dennis can beat Levon, no. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, though, but I just don't think so. Yeah, definitely not. I don't think so either. Yeah, I mean, my record against Dennis Plenkoff is I pinned him 3 times. He's pinned me 5 times. He won once on fouls. Don't worry. God bless you with all the strength you need. Bless me the ability to continue to get stronger as well. Prime Dennis was definitely a monster. But, I mean, think about it. If I pinned him 3 times, he pinned me 5, won once on fouls. Could I even pin Levon? Has there been a version of me yet that could pin Levon? So, do you think switching your cup from 50 reps to Devin style side pressure involved cupping single? I don't know how Devin trains it. I don't watch a lot of his content. Yeah, left-hander would definitely be closer. But yeah, I don't know. I just been doing. That's how I started doing the cupping thing. So that's just what I did. But I may be switching some things up anyway. I'm not sure. Just depends. Well, thank you, Kilroy. Yeah, Devin showed up in 2021, the biggest he'd ever been at that time. I was 273 and he was 292. And then he went down in weight, and then he previously passed 300. 2007, no, Devin and I pulled in 2008 left-handed, 2011 right-handed, 2018 right-handed, and then 2021 right-handed. Dennis does have a big hand for sure. Yeah. All good, Kilroy. Yeah. Hey guys, 50 people, 28, 29 thumbs up. Can y'all double tap the screen or exit out and hit the thumbs up? The more likes, the better, guys. That's funny that you'd say that about Levon, and you wouldn't say the same thing about Dennis. I mean, like, it's an untested sport at the elite level, guys. So you can't just say, oh, he's this because of this. It takes hard work and effort and consistency. Levon's just special, you know. Just my opinion. All right. Guys, we're down to like 1:05 seconds left. Hit that thumbs up if you would. Appreciate it. I see what you said, buddy. I just disagree. I mean, I don't think that's one part of the equation. Every day, everybody uses them, so no advantage for anyone. Hello, Michael Todd. What's up, arm wrestling fan? The fact is, man, you in this particular sport right now in this era, at the professional level, you can take whatever you want. I mean, some countries it may be legal, some countries it may be illegal, but it really, the people who are on top, if nobody was on anything, would probably still be the same people on top, you know. But it just comes down to, in my opinion, consistency, work ethic, and, you know, taking your passion serious, you know. I don't think a part-time arm wrestler could be the best guy in the world. I think it takes full-time commitment. Thumbs up, my brother. All right, Shovelhead. Dennis is back. Well, happy to hear. Happy to hear. Well, guys, that's my 30 minutes this morning. I've been loving your morning streams. Been awesome having you almost there while I do my workouts too. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying Kilroy. Hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Like I said, check out the CrossFit games. Check out Tia Claire Toomey. Absolutely spectacular athlete. Definitely someone you can draw a lot of inspiration from. Guys, be blessed. See y'all back here Monday.